I'm gonna tell you a story. The first thing I understand is time doesn't work the way thinking doesn't go away. Oracle, and no one's talking to you now. Welcome to the cult. And we're going to be getting into a couple more of the Changeling Kala crafts. Vidyahara Kala. Or Vidyahari Kala, depending on how you want to look at it. So we're going to get into Naba Shilpa Kala, or Skycraft Kala, and Murka Kala, or Murcha Kala, Delusion art. So, Skycraft. Skycraft is an art of wind and weather, feared and respected by sailors, who know just how dangerous an unexpected storm can be to their livelihood. Certain areas are protected from the effects of Skycraft, most notably underwater zones. Now, Skycraft there. No Kith is known to have any strong links to Skycraft, though the scattered groups that know of it, such as merfolk, are often unwilling to share the secrets of its practice. And for that reason, I will not reveal the reduction to order. Why? Because you gotta keep some secrets. Yep, because that's how that works. Naba Shilpa Skycraft. Samakarari and Babakarari Benikaroti. The prosodiati to a hidden thing. And then we get to the Benikaroti. The identify with of what stuff does. Thunderclap produces a strike of lightning that, while dealing no damage, can knock down or deafen enemies with a bolt of sound. And that is Pinikaroti Nadati for Thunder. Compass winds direct the winds in a certain direction, creating a gale force that can easily propel a ship through water. I use Pinikaroti Padamdate because of directing the steps of the wind, so to speak. You could probably use Propel instead. Probably another option. Dark Sky fills the sky with fog and dark clouds, cloaking those within it and making it difficult for any to see. Chariati. Pinikaroti Chariati for mask or veil, because they are both the operative verb in that case, or actually both, really. Stormcraft produces a powerful storm of wind, rain, and thunder that, while powerful and dangerous, may be beyond the control of its maker. And for that one, Pindikaroti Avaskandati for storm, because it's a storm. And then, for Call Lightning, the perfection of the power in the final force. You call down a lightning bolt like in the first one, but it actually at someone as opposed to just like calling the lightning bolt to get the thunder effect. And that is Pindikaroti Avazorjati for throw as arrows or the thunderbolt, because you're kind of sort of throwing a thunderbolt from the sky. And that finishes up Skycraft. And then we move on to Murchakala. Delusion is the deceptive magical power of memory manipulation practiced by evoking power of the mists. Those who practice it tend to think of it that they are doing the world a favor by helping it rationalize the existence of creatures so strange as Fae. Delusion is one of the arts of the Shadow Court, is rarely practiced in other courts, as the more common chicanery is used instead. So it's sort of like the scarier version of chicanery, Kohimayati. Because, let's face it, Chaliati Delude is actually more scary than a Kohimayati trick or astoundment or cheap jewelry. It just is. It can't not be. So all of these go with Samakarati and Babakarati Pinikaroti, operative verb. Presidayati Chaliati for Delude. And so, it starts with innocent, protects the user from attempts to divine information about them, making them seem innocent of crimes they committed. Pinikaroti, Parizuram Garoti. That is the cheapest and cheesiest and cheatiest way ever to prove one's innocence. Because it's literally like, alright, Identify with, prove one's innocence, reduce to order, delude. What? You're deluded into thinking I'm innocent. That's just how it works. And, like, you can still know that I'm not innocent. You'll still know it, but you won't be able to use magic to figure it out, is basically what that means. Facade, change your shape into another person, including masking one's kith for another, or appearing as an item of scenery. Chadiati, Pinikaroti Chadiati, Prasadayati, Chaliati. Identify with mask or veil, reduce to order, delude. What am I? I'm a chair. I'm a chair. Why are you talking? I'm not talking. And that's how that works. The mist of memory removes a memory from a person's mind or causes one specific moment to stand out and exclude others. Pinikaroti Naziati, Prasadayati, Chaliati. Identify with lose from memory. Or forget, which it's basically a fancy way of saying forget. Prasadayati, Chaliati. You're deluded into thinking that, like, that never happened, basically. And so eventually you just forget it. It's, it's Fey magic. So, like, I don't know what you want from me. The depths of will convince the subject to do something, some sort of task that they will have no memory of doing once it's complete. Pindikaroti Karma Karoti. Identify with, perform work, reduce to order, Chaliati. The delusion being that you never actually did it. Scary. For real. The darkest heart. Use emotion as controlling force, causing a person to believe things about himself that may have never been true. This is perhaps the most messed up scary out of all of these. Pindikaroti Visvasam Karoti. Like, identify with believe. Reduce to order, Chaliati. Like, make someone believe something and then delude them into thinking that that's actually what happened. That's messed up scary. Anyway, that covers Machakala for delusion and Naba Shilpin Kala for Skycraft. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.